Welcome to MLB The Show in this presentation of minor league baseball. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the Biloxi Shuckers and the Chattanooga Lookouts. The Shuckers look to match the longest winning streak in baseball history. Coming up next. TJ Antone will be on the bump for Game 2 of the series. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, this guy's had a really solid season, and what shows me that more than anything, solid 3-to-1 strikeout to walk ratio, and if he continues to do that, he'll pitch really well in this one.
Now batting, Rich Hermanson, and we are set for baseball here this evening.
The right fielder, Rich Hermanson.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. High in the air and deep to left center field. Racing back the center fielder. Gone to lead off the inning. So it's a solo shot on the very first pitch of the ball game. 24 home runs for him on the season, and they've taken a one-run lead.
Hey, as a pitcher, just trying to get that first pitch over. This guy doesn't have a lot of pop, but he made him pay for it.
Standing in now, Devin Hairston. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field.
Loud noises right here, fellas. Hey, he's going to have to mix it up a little bit more because they are on his stuff.
Stepping in, Jake Gatewood. And you can see great numbers over the past few games. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Lifted in the air to center. Casilla is right there, one down.
Batting fourth, the second baseman, Blake Alleman.
Striding into the box, Blake Alleman. And he's one to watch out for. A 7-game hitting streak coming in. Swung on, and this ball is hammered. Forget about it. And that one is gone. So it's a 2-run shot to right center, number 22 on the year, as it's now a 3-0 ball game.
Boy, talk about when you're hot, you're hot. Hits 2 bombs yesterday and another long bomb so far today. When this guy gets hot, he's near impossible to stop. I'm not giving this guy a pitch anywhere close to hit.
To the plate now, Ryan Bolt. Oh, and now this ball's in the air to deep right center. And that is off the wall. Around second now and headed for third. And they'll keep it going here as he's into third base with a triple.
Anytime the ball is hit that hard to deep center, you know it's going to be a tough play. The center fielder gives chase, but it ends up coming off the wall, and by that time, you knew it was going to be a triple.
Into the box, Carlos Leal. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. As he enters this one with an absurdly high batting average. Definitely one of the most dangerous hitters in the league these days. The 0-1 on its way. Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. He pulls into second safely as a run will score on the play as well.
Well, this doesn't have the makings of a start he's going to be proud of, does it? He's getting absolutely pounded here in the first inning, and I would think they're not going to let this go on for much longer.
Andrew Bechtold is in with one away now as he swings and misses here at strike one. fellas, you take a look at our homestanding ball club as they come into this one tonight. They've been on the skids recently, losers in 7 of their last 9 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, if they're going to clean up their recent trend right now, they're going to have to find a way for it to start on the mound. They can't go out like last game and allow a bunch of runs and not play sound defense behind them. Both those things are going to have to change.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Racing back the center fielder, but he's not going to get this one. It's into the gap. And they'll tack on one more as this is now a 5-0 game. On to third, but he's in safely. As also on the play, a run comes across to score.
In most parks in the league, that would be a round tripper. I mean, he hits this thing probably more than 400 feet, but he'll have to be content with a triple. Has to feel good about the way he hit it, though.
Now time called here as the manager pops out of the first base dugout. And a change is forthcoming as that's going to do it for his starter here this evening. So he'll depart most likely to a chorus of boos here as he just didn't have it today as he leaves without being able to finish an inning. Tony Santillan comes on to work much earlier than anticipated, obviously, as he'll try and right the ship in the very first inning.
Santillan.
So now to the plate, Dylan File. He swings and grounds it to short. And how about that right out of the bullpen? A ground ball on one pitch and the inning is over. Dylan File is on the mound for game 2. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
An interesting stat about this guy. Coming into this game, right-handed hitters are hitting below 200 on the season for him as the starting pitcher. So he must be doing something right when he's facing the righties.
At the plate, TJ Friedl. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. And now pitch on the way. There's a good breaking ball as it gets the bottom of the zone. Guys, you take a look at our visiting club as they enter play here this evening. All you can really say is they've been on one heck of a run.
Matty, this is the best team in baseball right now. I mean, just a double-digit winning streak that, I mean, maybe happens to 2 or 3 teams a year you get this hot. This team is rocking in all facets right now, and they're a fun watch.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. TJ Friedl is dealt with for the first out in the bottom of the inning. And it's fouled away. 1 out, nobody on. Popped him up. And he'll put this away for the second out. Stepping into the box, Joaquin Casilla. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing.
I love the aggressive approach by this pitcher right now, getting on the mound and getting ahead of the first 3 guys he faces.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. This is on the ground over to first. Fielded cleanly. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. So they go quietly here in this half inning. Second inning set to go, and standing in the outfielder, Rich Hermanson.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Devin Hairston. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. Swing and a liner. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield.
Hey, pitchers, you better start taking notice of this guy. He better be circled on that lineup card because he's on fire. That's his second hit of the ball game right there, and I don't see him stopping.
Stepping in now, Jake Gatewood. On a line, that's a base hit into left field.
Hey, Dan, this guy's having a monster series on the road. Were you aware of the home road splits?
I think every player is, and sometimes this is a matter of being either comfortable on the mound or comfortable in a batter's box in some visiting ballparks, and some guys, quite frankly, like it better on the road than they do at home.
At the plate, Blake Allemond lifted into the air out towards center field. Long run for the center fielder, but he's not going to get there, and he's headed for extra bases again. Hairston blows through the stop sign, headed for home, and he's safe at the plate. As they pile on, it's now a 6-0 game. And now time will be called here as you see the pitching coach making his way out to the mound to pay a quick visit. Into the box now, Ryan Bolt. He swings and sends a bullet to right field. Boy, and call off the dogs already as this is down for extra bases. As he arrives at second without a play, as they also score a pair of runs on the play.
Man, if I was on the mound, I would not let this guy hurt me. He's been tearing the cover off the ball the entire series, and he drives 2 more in right here.
He is definitely a man on a mission, and he's making a huge impact. To the plate now, Carlos Leal. As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty, it's strike 1. It was a double for him in his first turn at the plate. Line drive to left. Friedel is right there as he'll put it away without much problem for the second out. Digging in, Andrew Bechtold. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. He's set. Here it comes. On a line, that's a base hit. The throw to the plate. But the throw will be well up the line as he scores easily.
Boy, you know, in today's game, D-Row, pitchers are being taught high velocity, go get ahead, strike 1. Boy, that didn't work in that situation.
Yeah, and guys have such put-away pitches, Dan. You don't want to go super deep in the count. Find yourself with 2 strikes on you, and here comes a nasty slider or a nasty split.
And he grooves the fastball there. This is hit high and deep out to straightaway center field. Out of here to the deepest part of the yard. Two-run shot to straightaway center. Home run number 15 for him thus far as the blowout continues.
Man, you could see the center fielder tracking the ball the entire way. He thought he had it, and he might tell you he should have had it, but he just couldn't bring it back into the yard. Sometimes it's a game of inches, folks.
Into the box, Dylan File. Hit down the third base line. He's got it. Throw on to first will finally retire him as the inning will draw to a close. But tack on 6 more as they just continue to turn it on in this one. Here's the first pitch to him. Ibandel Isabel is in to start things out as he swings and misses at that one at strike 1.
Hey, with this big a lead, you have to just pound the zone and force this team to get aggressive in the box.
Fastball called for strike 2. And he fouls this one off.
Hey, that fastball caught too much of the plate on an 0-2 count.
Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out. Stepping in, Chris Oakey. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And here's a ball lifted high into foul ground down the right field line. And no one will track it down. File is currently the leading vote getter among starting pitchers in the league, and quite deservedly so.
Hey, let's give a round of applause to the fans for voting this guy first at his position right now. He is not what comes to mind when you think all-star, but you know what? Check the numbers right now in the first half. He has been a dominant player. This is well-deserved.
So it was a strikeout looking there. Chris Oakey becomes out number 2 this inning. Fouled off. 2 out, nobody on. Pitch popped straight up. File moving to his left. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Nothing across here this half. We'll go now to the top of the third. And the visiting club leads it 11-0. Top of the third set to get underway. And next to bat will be the outfielder, Rich Hermanson. On a line, that's a base hit into left field. They've gotten their hits in deep counts. They've gotten their hits in early counts. This has been a real onslaught.
Yeah, you can look at it one of two ways, Matty. Either they have a ton of respect for the man on the mound and they are just going to ambush tactics and it seems to work for them. Or you can look at it the other way. They're just getting lucky.
In now, Devin Hairston. He swings and grounds it to short. There's one. On to first, and they get them both.
The center fielder, number 27.
So base is empty now after the double play. And next it'll be the outfielder, Jake Gatewood. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Reined in. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Settling in now, Alfredo Rodriguez. 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. Fouled away. And he fouls this one off. The 0-2 once more. Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out. At the plate, Zach Remillard, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. A high fastball is in there.
Count 0-2.
This is lifted into the air out towards center field. Long run for the center fielder. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away. So here now's the pitcher, Walker Weichel. This guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. And it's fouled away. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1.
Jeez, finally. That's the first ball they've taken all night. Do it again, I dare you.
1-2 as the changeup had him out in front there. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
You certainly know he's not trying to work around the pitcher, but sometimes the hardest thing to do is to throw a strike to a guy that you know won't swing the bat.
Grounded up the first baseline. Fouled off. The 2-2 one more time. Fastball hit on the ground is short. Fielded cleanly. Throw in time, and the side is retired. All set for the start of the inning, and that'll bring in the second baseman, Blake Allemond. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. He pulls this one high and deep to right center field. And, oh, he missed a home run by a matter of feet. It's off the wall. And he is into second with a double, his 3rd hit of the night.
He's not going to complain, but he was thinking what the rest of us were thinking when that left his bat. Home run number 2. Didn't quite have enough, so he has to be content with a double.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. But that'll be off the wall in right center. He's in at second safely, as a run will score on the play as well.
Man, it's like deja vu all over again. 2 well-hit back-to-back doubles that bring in a run. This one ends up going off the wall, and it looks like they've got a pretty good idea what this guy's trying to do to them out there. Definitely getting some good swings against him.
And this is turning ugly now as this ball's down for extra bases. And to score, the runner from second.
Wow, that's a baker's dozen. 13 runs right there, and they can't do anything wrong at the plate. I'm no expert, but I would have to bet that the manager would love to save some of those runs for the next game. Regardless, there's some happy men in that dugout.
So now to the plate, Andrew Bechtold. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. And he jumps on this one. It's high and deep to center. Center fielder looking up, still ranging back, and gone as he beats the deepest part of the field. 2-run shot to straightaway center. 32 now for the season as they just continue to pour it on here.
Not shocked by that swing right there. An absolute bomb. You can tell this offense was kind of salivating to get to home plate. His presence on the mound right now leaves a lot to be desired. He needs to start attacking or he's going to be lifted.
Cody Reed gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. Stepping in now, Alexander Alvarez. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. The windup and the 0-1. Bouncer to the left side, scooped up. And the throw pulls the first baseman off the bag, and he's safe at first.
Man, this is a perfect summary of how the game has gone for him. They haven't been able to hit, catch, or throw all game long. In fact, they should just throw a 10 over this thing because this has become a 3-ring circus.
The 0-1 on its way. Tries to drop one down here, but he misses. Strike 2. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Beltre moves to his right and puts this one away in the alley for out number 1.
Now batting.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Rich Hermanson. He singled his last time up. First pitch on its way. High in the air out to center field. Center fielder on the run. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning. Into the box now, Devin Hairston. He was a double play victim last time around.
Yeah, rolling into a 2-ball will eat at you for the rest of the game at least, so you know he wants to make up for it right here.
Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. In to score is the runner from first.
Yeah, they've been crushing it at the plate all game long, as 16 runs on the scoreboard can attest. Not much you can say or do on the other side of it. Just have to get over it and get after it again next time.
At the plate, Jake Gatewood. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Boy, and the shellacking continues as this is down for extra bases.
Man, I think I've run out of superlatives to talk about their offensive production in this one. Some teams don't score 17 runs in a 4-game set, let alone in one game here. It's been incredible.
To the plate now, Blake Allemond. Line drive to center field, and he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Digging in to try it again, TJ Friedl back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
Hairston will stay with it as he backs up and puts it away. One gone.
Now batting.
Stepping up to the plate, Christian Colon. He popped out in his first trip.
Yeah, I don't mind him trying to drive the ball in the air, but he can't collapse the backside, and that's exactly what he did in his last at bat. Look for him to stay a little taller and keep that upper half a little bit more over him.
Fouled away. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes.
Nope.
Great arm action on that 2-strike changeup right there, but even better job at the plate to take that one.
And he fouls this one off. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
That's a pretty impressive pitch from a young arm like that. If you could spot your pitches there in advantage counts like 1 and 2, you're going to have a lot of strikeouts and soft contact.
And it's fouled away. The windup and the 0-1. Fouled off. Fly ball right down the line in left. And this will fall, but it's a foul ball. Another 0-2 coming. Got him swinging as he runs the fastball by him to end the inning. At the plate, Ryan Bolt. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Taken high and deep to right. Right fielder looking up, still going back. And it's gone as they add still another. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. Home run number 55 on the campaign as this lead got even wider. Fans are getting plenty of souvenirs today. That's the 5th ball we've seen clear the fence by just this one lineup alone.
Yeah, Matty B. How about this, D-Row? If you come to watch offense, you've picked the right game to come and see.
5 bombs from one team. Everybody in the lineup. They're making fun right now of the guys who don't have a homer in this one.
At the plate now, Carlos Leal. Around first, he's digging for second, but that'll be off the wall in right center, and they'll keep it going here as he's in with a double.
Sometimes when a reliever comes in a game, he wants to get that first strike so bad that he serves one up, and that's exactly what happens here. The first batter he faces just rockets one off the wall, and now he's got to worry about another base hit, potentially bringing home a run.
Boy, and call off the dogs already as this is down for extra bases. He pulls into second safely as also on the play a run comes across to score.
This is just bordering on ridiculous now, guys. 19 runs in one game. To say that they're having some success at the plate would be like saying some kids are excited at Christmas.
Popped up back behind second. Colon is there, 1 away. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Dylan File. He flew out in his last at-bat. Here's the first pitch to him. Now a bunt attempt here. Runner at second here with 1 man out. Now a late bunt attempt here, but he misses strike 2. Bunt sign still on with 2 strikes as he puts this one down. Throw on to first, 2 gone. Into the box now, Rich Hermanson. He went deep earlier, and he's 2 for 4 to this point. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Fouled away. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Line towards center field. Casilla is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Ibandel Isabel. He'll start things out here in the home 5th, and it's been tough sledding for this lineup through the first half of the game.
Yeah, they haven't had any momentum going to the plate so far in this one, Matt. They need something to break their way and wake them up a bit.
Be nice to get these fans involved at some point as well. Lifted in the air out to left. Bolt is right there as he puts it away, no problem for the first out.
Now batting.
Digging in, Chris Oakey, 0 for 1 after he took a look at strike 3 in his first plate appearance. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Popped him up. And this is taken in for the second out.
Now batting.
So coming to the plate, Michael Beltre. He popped out in his first trip. They set the target in, and this finds the inside corner for strike one. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
Hey, offense needs to check itself right here. They need to make this starter a little bit more uncomfortable. One strike away from 5 shutout innings.
2 out, nobody on. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Digging in and looking for more, Devin Hairston. It was an RBI double for him in his last turn to the plate.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get maybe once in AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
Now a drive out to left center field. Running hard, he's digging for second. And he'll pull into second with his 4th hit of the ball game. Off the bat, it was pretty clear right away that that hit was going to get him at least 2 bases.
Yeah, Matt, some people like to crow about homers and towering drives, but you have to like hits like this. A no-doubt double the second it left his bat. Like you said, the only question was whether the outfielders were going to be able to keep him at second, which they did.
It's been a 2-for-4 effort for him so far in the ball game. On a line, that's a base hit into left field. And this will kick off the base of the wall. As he arrives at second without a play, as a run will score on the play as well.
Well, I'm not sure they can do anything different, but it comes a time where you have to call the dogs off. I mean, they've already scored 20 runs, and this thing ain't over yet. We might be here till midnight.
And it's a productive first out as that runner's able to advance 90 feet up to third here. Trying to pick things up where we left off. Ryan Bolt already 4 RBIs in his pocket to this point. Here comes the first pitch. Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases.
Wow, he's getting his daily conditioning in during the game. That's his second triple, so obviously he's seeing the ball great, and he's showing he knows how to motor around the bases just fine.
Wyatt Strahan gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead.
Boy, talking about having a game tonight, that's his 3rd RBI of the game with that base hit, Dero.
Yeah, he must be hungry because that's 3 ribeye steaks for the big boy right there. Just a nice approach all night and able to come through for the team.
A diving try, but it's through into the outfield.
Boy, talk about having a day, Dero. He gets his 4th knock of the game, but mixed in with one of those 4 was a round tripper. Not a bad day.
Yeah, you have 5, maybe a handful of games that you can throw out 4 knocks throughout the course of the year. Add in a tater to go with it. He's smiling. His food's going to taste better tonight.
In now, Alexander Alvarez. High and deep to left. This one's got plenty of distance. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. So a 3-run blast to straightaway left, his 2nd home run of the game as the blowout continues.
It's getting pretty comical now. Their 6th home run of the game, and they're not done yet. They say hitting is contagious, and apparently that applies to the long ball. It's looking like batting practice out there.
Jesse Stallings gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys.
Jesse Stallings.
Standing in now, Dylan File. As he tries to go out and get the slider, but it's not there. It's strike one. Mark Mathias will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Mathias.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Definitely had the distance, but it winds up a foul ball. Swing and a long drive again. This one to deep center. And he will make the play out there, and there are two away now.
Now
back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Rich Hermanson. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Grounded weakly to the left. Throw in time, and they stop the bleeding as this side is retired. Scott Sunich enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the sixth.
Number 45.
He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Sunich.
Here's the 0-1 pitch. Slider, and he can't pull the trigger. 2 strikes. And he takes a big swing at that one as this one's lifted high in the air and deep out to left field. Gone! A solo shot here to left. Home run number 2 for him on the year, but they're going to need a few more here as they're still well behind. Into the box now, Zach Remillard.
Yeah, they dug themselves quite a hole, but they say the first thing you need to do when that happens is to stop digging. Well, with that solo shot, they've stopped digging, but they've got a long way to go before they climb out of this hole completely.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch.
Got to take advantage of that pitch right there. 0-2 breaker hanging over the heart of the plate. Not going to see too many of those today.
Curveball, but he can't get him to chase it. 1-2.
He didn't look overly fooled right there because a lot of pitchers will go to the breaking stuff 0-2, but he certainly looked ready for a breaker on that pitch.
On to first, so a good bounce back pitch there as he gets the ground ball for the first out. Juan Martinez will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 8.
In there, no balls and a strike. He comes in with that average down in the 240s. No home runs as of yet and 4 RBIs. And he fouls this one off. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Gatewood is there to take it, and that's the second out of the inning.
Now back.
Ready once again, T.J. Friedl. No hits to this point. And the pitch. Swing and a miss, 0-1. Taken, and that one catches the bottom part of the strike zone.
Hey, nice job of bouncing back after the leadoff homer. 2 quick outs after the...
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Tyler J comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. New inning set to get underway, and stepping up as the shortstop, Devin Hairston. There's a well-hit ball out to right center field. He's through first and hustling for second. And he is into second base with a leadoff double. Boy, and they have not been able to get him out. This is now a 5-hit ball game for him here, and those don't come along every day. At the plate, Jake Gatewood. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And this is turning ugly now as this ball's down for extra bases. He's in at second safely, as also on the play a run comes across to score.
I mean, that had to feel good right there, Dan. That's his third RBI of the game and extends his team's lead. They might have this one locked up.
Well, I tell you, those are always big, those add-on insurance runs. Big RBI right there for a little bit more breathing room.
Into the box, Blake Alleman. He swings and sends a bullet to right field. Oh, and he misses it. And they'll put the brakes on at third. Runners at the corners with nobody out.
Dan, with that single, he's now 3/4 of the way to hitting for the cycle. Toughest one still on the shelf, though. He's got to get it triple.
Yeah, that you said it, Dero. That's one of those that's either got to hit right down the line or one of those tweeners in the gap. He has enough speed, so if he can find a gap or find one down the line, maybe he can do it, and he's going to at least get one more at bat in this one.
Ryan Bolt is at the plate now, and he's quickly behind 0-1. Has a look, now the pitch. Liner toward right center. Boy, and the shellacking continues as this is down for extra bases.
Sometimes it's hard to explain when a game is this lopsided. A lot of things just kind of snowball on you. One thing leads to another, a big hit, which leads to another, some bad defense, some shoddy pitching. Next thing you know, you look up and you're on the wrong side of a whole lot of badness.
So now to the plate, Carlos Leal. Line to the right side. But that finds the first baseman's glove, and that's a tough first out. Standing in, Andrew Bechtold. And if you remember, I'm sure he does, he hit a round tripper back in the fourth. Hit hard on the ground to short. He's got it. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile, the runner is in to score.
2 runs already home, and now you can make it 3. Good job right there of keeping it simple and putting the ball in play.
Here comes the first pitch. Line towards center field. Casilla is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. So stepping in, Christian Colon. He'll try and get something started in the home half of the 7th.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Count now a ball and a strike. One and two now as that one's fouled off. Fly ball right down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. He'll try again, 1-2. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Hermanson is there to put it away for out number 1.
Now batting, center field.
Coming to the plate now, Joaquin Casilla. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. This one's flared toward left center, and that'll get down for a base hit. Throw into second. Oh, and the throw's wide as it gets by him at second.
They haven't had much luck so far tonight, so they'll definitely take that extra base hit. It only takes one, so maybe they can string together a few and get back into this thing.
Ibandel Isabel comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. That evens it up 1-1. Casilla leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. Fastball called strike, 1-2. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. Now at the plate, Chris Oakey. In his last at-bat, he popped out in foul ground, and it's fouled away.
You're lucky if you get 1 pitch a night right down the middle. Cannot be late on that fastball.
Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2.
Man, when you're struggling at the plate, that pitcher smells blood in the water. He's coming right after you, trying to end it quick.
The 0-2 once more. Lifted in the air out towards left center. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Digging in, Scott Sunich. And he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. Lifted into the air out towards center field. Casilla is right there, and it's a very quick out number 1. Ready for another shot now. Rich Hermanson. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Line towards center field. And he will run this one down. A good read off the bat for the second out. Striding in and working on a terrific performance in this one, Devin Hairston. He's 5 for 6 to this point. Well hit to right, but a foul ball. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
Man, he's wishing right now this game could go on forever, or at least until he can get up again, because otherwise that is probably his last at-bat of the game, leaving him one leg shy of hitting for the cycle. Regardless, he's had an incredible game.
And he's been terrific so far with 4 hits in 6 tries. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Boy, and call off the dogs already as this is down for extra bases. And the runner from third crosses the plate. He pulls into second safely as a run will score on the play as well.
The pitcher hadn't recovered from the sting of giving up a triple, and then he gets belted for a double. The lead grows, and the guy on the mound is probably wondering if his day is going to be ending soon.
Joel Kuhnel will come on now to make his 30th appearance of the year so far. At the plate now, Blake Alleman. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Long run for the center fielder. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. So they pick up a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. Bowden Francis is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Michael Beltre is in for the 3rd time as he looks at a ball high. It's 1-0. And the pitch. On the ground to third. He's right there. And a good throw gets him 1 gone. Digging in once again, Alfredo Rodriguez. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. Hit sharply but foul down the right side. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Grounded down the third baseline. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Fouled off. Here comes another 0-2. Lifted in the air out to left. Bolt will drift over to his right a few steps as he takes it for the second out. Ready now, Zach Remillard. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. A bit high there. A ball and no strikes. Grounder down the line at third, but a foul ball, 1-1. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2.
That was a good swing right there. It might be the best one he's had all night because...
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Striding in once again, Ryan Bolt. He went deep back in the 5th. First offering on its way. Swung on and hammered. No doubt about this one. Watch it fly. And out of here, and I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. His 2nd of the game as they just continue to pour it on here.
Hey, any home run in late innings certainly feels good, but when you're able to take the closer deep, you definitely send a message to the opposition. That's their shutdown guy out on the bump.
Now batting. Catcher.
Stepping in now, Carlos Leal. This is in the air out to straightaway center. Casilla is there, and he has it for the first out.
The third baseman.
So standing in, Andrew Bechtold. And we'll see if he can get something into the gap to make it interesting. He's had a great game so far, but needs the triple to complete a cycle. Swing, high drive, left field and deep. And he's going to make the catch. And he paid a big price for it, too, as he crashes headlong into the wall. Alexander Alvarez will stride in again, and before he takes his cuts here, we take you back to inning number 6. This was his second home run of the ball game, as he'll stand in here looking for number 3. Now at the plate, Joel Kuhnel starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
Alvarez is there, and that's not the start to the bottom of the 9th this crowd was hoping for. 1 away.
Now batting. No left fielder.
Ready for another chance? TJ Friedl 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game. 1-0 the count. Here it comes. In there, and it's even at 1.
Hey, it looks like this guy's going to work in the upper part of the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can adjust to the way he pitches.
1 ball.
Gets him to swing at a pitch down and out of the zone. 1-2. Got him. And he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time.
Well, this pitching staff has done a pretty good job right there. That's the 4th time he struck out. And we're only in the 2nd game of this series.
Hello.
Swing, high drive, left field and deep on the run, and he makes the catch just shy of the wall. And with that, this ball game is over.
Well, I'm kind of running out of words to describe how incredible this winning streak has become. Every win just cements their legendary status, and it's not even over yet.
30-1 this evening. The Shuckers jumped out to an early lead in the 1st and never looked back. Dylan File records the victory, his 13th of the year, as he tosses 5 no-hit innings. TJ Antone couldn't get out of the 1st in this one as he takes the loss. So that's a wrap for us here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. And for more, click over to theshownation.com.
Time of the ball game, 4 hours and 17 minutes. Thank you for joining us here tonight. And we remind you to please drive home safely.
MLB The Show's tour of the minor leagues continues as we make a stop in the 16-team Pacific Coast League. Tonight, a battle of 2 first-place squads between the San Antonio Missions and the Reno Aces. The Missions are looking to make history here today. Can they break the all-time winning streak record? We'll see right after this. Taylor Clark, a Virginia-born right-hander, gets the ball to start this one. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, when you dive into the numbers with this guy, he's a pretty good strikeout pitcher, just under 9 strikeouts per 9 innings pitched. So I would expect him to punch out quite a few guys in this one here today.
Coming to the plate now, Corey Ray. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
For San Antonio, the center fielder, Corey Ray.
Pitch on the way. Hit hard towards center, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So the leadoff man is aboard to start out the inning.
Hey guys, loud contact right out of the gate. I like where this is headed. Let's hope that this is the start of just a monster offensive output by both sides.
Standing in now, Jace Peterson, as he lines it hard to the right side but out of play. That batting average up in the stratosphere here to begin play. 58 home runs and 118 driven in. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. A runner at first with no outs here. This is on the ground over to first. One there. On to first, and they turn the double play. Next in at the plate is Ryan Healy. No one on base for him after the double play.
Yeah, and that 2-ball really changed the complexion of this inning. It looked like the middle of the order.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Gone! It's a solo home run for Ryan Healy. So his remarkable season continues, and that will break the seal early here. It's quickly 1-0.
Wow, talk about a guy getting hot, right? Hits a bomb, hit one yesterday. Usually when he gets hot, he starts to hit them in bunches, and this could be the beginning of a very, very good hot streak.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Ronnie Rodriguez. And he'll be one to watch out for in this one. Very good numbers in recent games. Hard hit ball to short. And that's through for a hit.
Hey guys, he's lucky he's getting this baseball back. He hung that middle of the plate. The batter's eyes lit up and he was able to put good wood on it.
Stepping up now, Lucas Erceg. And there's a look at his home and road splits so far this year. Here comes the first pitch. This is driven to right, and no doubt about it, that one's way out of here. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. Home run number 69 as he creeps closer, as it's now a 3-0 ball game.
Well, it's very early, but he's looked out of sorts from the beginning. They've already roughed him up for 2 homers, and they're not done yet. We'll see if he can regroup or if he blows up. Could go either way at this point.
Batting fifth, the left fielder.
In now, Yoangel Segovia. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Looking up is the left fielder. To the track, to the wall. Gone! Back-to-back jacks on back-to-back pitches. So a solo shot here to left center field. Number 26 for him on the season as they move on top 4-0.
Loved a homer in the top of the first inning. Give your pitcher a chance to kind of regroup and gather himself with an early lead.
Batting seventh, the catcher.
Into the box now, Skylar Ewing. Fouled away. as he enters this one with an absurdly high batting average. Definitely one of the most dangerous hitters in the league these days. This is in the air out to straightaway center. Long run for the center fielder. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. Thomas Jenkins will be on the mound for the series opener. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, you want to know if this guy's one of the better pitchers in the league? Well, how about this? Batters are hitting under 200 against this guy for the year, so he's done a good job against both righties and lefties. And I'm looking for him to be just as dominant in this one.
Standing in, Corbin Carroll. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. And he lays off a pitch here that he probably shouldn't have. 0-1. And guys, you take a look at our visitors here with the early lead tonight as we play the bottom of the first. All you can really say is they've been on one heck of a run.
Matty, this is the best team in baseball right now. I mean, just a double-digit winning streak that, I mean, maybe happens to 2 or 3 teams a year. You get this hot. This team is rocking in all facets right now, and they're a fun watch.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch-out. Corbin Carroll is retired for the first out here in the bottom half of the first. Domingo Leyba is next as he finds himself behind 0-1. Slow roller down the third baseline. In under the hands with a fastball. It's 1-2.
Stone cold take right there. That fastball very well could have sent him packing back to the bench.
And he'll take it onto the bag himself. 2 gone now here in the first. So striding in, Seth Beer. He had a couple of hits in that ball game last night. Now a check swing, but it's strike 1 anyway, says the home plate umpire. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. So they breeze through this half of the inning. And that'll bring in the speedy Keon Broxton. He'll get us started in the top of the second. First delivery to him on the way. Oh, and this just jumps off the bat here as this is to deep straightaway right field, and you can pretty much forget about this one. That is a long home run. A solo shot that time for Keon Broxton. Home run number 44 on the year as they extend the lead to 5-0.
Hey, every once in a while, this speed guy will jump up and bite one. He absolutely crushed that baseball. Doesn't fit his usual tool description, but he can go deep if you leave one over the heart of the plate.
Batting 9. The pitch
to the plate now, Thomas Jenkins. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Beer is there, and he has it for the out.
Now batting, the center fielder, Corey Ray.
So digging in now, Corey Ray. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. And the pitch. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field.
And we take a look at the line right here, and it's not pretty. He's given up 7 hits, and we're only in the second inning. So what if 3 things is going to happen? He's either going to buckle down and start hitting his spots, he's going to continue to get shelled, our game is going to last about 5 hours, or he's going to get the hook early and head for the showers.
At the plate now, Jace Peterson. And he gets around on one and hits it high and deep to straightaway right. But that'll stay in the park as it's off the wall. And they'll have runners at second and third following the 1-out double.
You know, that's sort of a tough one since it's only the second inning. But I think it's about knowing your pitcher and how they respond. He's had some struggles here, so I think he's just reminding him to let those go and focus on the next batter.
Your attention,
Now out of the dugout comes the manager as he'll make his way towards the mound.
number 34.
And it looks as though that's going to be all for his starter here tonight. So as he leaves, I would imagine these fans would not be much pleased with his performance here this evening, as he certainly was not sharp. Line drive to left. He lays out for it, but he can't pull it in. Peterson is on his way home. He comes across to score as the lead swells to 7-0.
Boy, this guy's having a great game here so far, D-Row. Home run earlier in the night, and that base hit right there drives in his third run batted in of this game.
Yeah, you drive to the park every day hoping your rhythm and timing is on point with that pitcher's windup, and that's exactly been the case today. He not only
a dive, and he knocks it down. And not really much of a chance to recover there, as he'll reach first on what undoubtedly will be scored as an infield single. Now to the plate, Lucas Erceg. He's got a chance to add on to what's already been a big inning for them.
Yeah, 2 on here and 3 on the board already. They've absolutely.
And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. Gone! So it's a 3-run shot to straightaway right field. His second home run of the game, as this lead got even wider. Fans are getting plenty of souvenirs today. That's the 5th ball we've seen clear the fence by just this one lineup alone.
Yeah, Matty B. How about this, D-Row? If you come to watch offense, you've picked the right game to come and see.
5 bombs from one team. Everybody in the lineup. They're making fun right now of the guys who don't have a homer in this one.
Line down the left field line. He launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. The windup and the 0-1. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Legs churning. He's headed for second. And he is in at second base with a 1-out double. But baseball's a game of streaks and runs, and he is on one right now.
No question, he's swinging the bat very well of late, and when that's the case, you can't wait to get in the batter's box. Definitely the case in this game. That's his second base knock. This one for extra bases.
That's now 2 hits so far for him in this one.
And this thing bounces over the wall, but I don't think it would have mattered if it stayed in the ballpark. Either way, the runner was going to score, and he was going to wind up at second. He drove that ball really nicely.
Jeremy Beasley enters from the pen in just the second inning, so they'll hope to get some length out of him and have him stay out there for a while. Croxton is a guy some would regard as a defense-first type of player. He excels in the field and really makes an impact on games with his glove. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. Keon Broxton puts a pair on the board with that long ball. His second of the game as the blowout continues.
The pitcher, number 64.
So now to the plate, Thomas Jenkins. As he puts it on the ground to third. Reined in. And there are 2 away now. So the batting order turns over now, and set to go Corey Ray. He singled his last time up. Here's the first pitch to him. High in the air, carrying well out to deep center. A ball that's carrying. On the warning track, he makes the catch. But not before they hang a 9 spot on him here to really open up this ball game. Digging into the batter's box next is John Hicks. He leads off this half inning in what they hope will be a rebuttal to all those runs they just gave up.
Well, Matt, I think mentally they need to get 1 or 2 of these runs back right here. Just getting on the board after getting socked in the mouth by an opposing team can lift the team up a bit. We'll see if they can string something together. Man, as a pitcher, you have to love pitching 0-2. Multiple ways, up, down, in and out, throw the breaking ball. A lot of different ways to get guys out.
0-2 count and the pitch. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but this will wind up foul. Still 0-2. Here it comes. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
Man, I love watching a pitcher that just rears back and blows smoke by a guy at the letters. That's the ultimate challenge pitch, and for me personally, watching hitters swing and miss, man, that's a sight of beauty.
0-1 the count. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Boy, so far early into this one, this guy's pitching really well, and I'm a big believer in body language. He's getting the ball, he's working really quick, keeping the ball down in the zone, and if you take a look at this guy so far early on, a lot of positive signs. He looks like he brought his good stuff in this one.
The next 0-2 is at the knees and called strike 3.
Wow, his stuff looks electric coming out of the gates in this one, guys. That's 5 batters faced, 4 strikeouts. That's going to be a tough pace to keep up, but it looks like he has what it takes to work deep into this game.
2 out, nobody on. Could we see another strikeout here? It's 0-2 now.
Threw that fastball right by him. He had no chance to get the barrel of that one.
On a line, that's a base hit.
Well, this was a good start for the pitcher. First 5 guys, 5 up, 5 down, but the number 6 hitter proved to be a little bit more difficult, and that's a bullet hit.
Yeah, absolutely right there, Dan. Just a nice AB by the 6-hole guy after watching his first 5 brethren take a seat.
Chased a low ball there, and he's quickly down in the count 0-2. Lamb, the runner at first with 2 gone. Got him looking, and that ends the inning. Digging in now, Jace Peterson. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. He's around first, heading for 2. And he's not stopping. He wants 3. The tag, and they got him as he couldn't get back to second.
The batter, the first baseman, Ryan Healy.
Stepping in now, Ryan Healy. As he rips it on the ground to second. And that'll find its way into center field for a 1-out hit.
Dan, with that single, he's now 3/4 of the way to hitting for the cycle. Toughest one still on the shelf, though. He's got to get it triple.
Yeah, that you said it, D-Row. That's one of those that's either got to hit right down the line or one of those tweeners in the gap.
There's a swing and a drive, and everybody's just going to sit back and watch that one fly. A no doubt home run. So it's a 2-run shot to right center. He creeps closer now, his 71st on the season, as they just continue to pour it on here. Standing in now, Lucas Erceg. And there's a base hit on the line.
Loud noises right here, fellas. Hey, he's going to have to mix it up a little bit more because they are on his stuff.
At the plate, Yoanhil Segovia hangs on him a bit that time as it's belted out toward deep center field. But he will haul this in on the run as he had to go back to the warning track to do it, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, catcher, Skyler Ewing.
Now in the box, Skylar Ewing. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Here's the first pitch to him. Turned on down the line. And this will stay inside the third base bag. A fair ball. Ersig rounds third and is digging for the plate. Now the relay home. And not in time as the run scores.
Yeah, they've been crushing it at the plate all game long, as 16 runs on the scoreboard can attest. Not much you can say or do on the other side of it. Just have to get over it and get after it again next time.
Kevin Ginkel is going to come on to pitch here, and in just the third inning, you have to think he'll be asked to eat some innings. In now, Keon Broxton, as he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball, 0-1. And his confidence has to be in a really good place right now, having already launched 2 balls over the fence in this one. And he fouls this one off. 3 runs already home here. And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. Now at the plate, Andy Young is back in the starting lineup for this one after sitting out last night's game. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss. High in the air out to center field. Ray is right there, 1 down.
Batting ninth.
Next to hit will be the pitcher, Kevin Ginkel. First pitch of the at-bat. Oh, and just a miserable effort there. It's 0-1.
Man, that pitch had the look of a fastball. Straight changeup, and the bottom fell out of it.
Popped high in the air. Healy waits on it. 2 gone.
Now batting.
In now, Corbin Carroll, 0 for 1 here in the early going. And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Broxton will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Stepping into the box, Thomas Jenkins, as we begin the top of the 4th.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down, because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
And he will run this one down, moving to his right, and that's the first out of the inning.
The center fielder, Corey.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Corey Ray. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Line drive, base hit into the left center field gap.
Wow, talk about having a pretty special game. That's his 3rd single of the game, D-Row. 3 for 4. Not a bad game. Yeah, just not trying to do too much, Dan. Taking what the pitcher's giving him right here. If the fastball's away, shooting it the other way. If he's got something hanging in the middle of the plate, turning and burning a little bit. Nice execution.
Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. And they'll have runners at second and third following the 1-out double.
I think they're way past due changing their approach to this guy. Whatever they're doing strategy-wise, it's not working. That's his 3rd double of the game, so he's feeling pretty good at this one.
Into the box now, Ryan Healy, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. He's had a great game so far, and a triple would complete the cycle. This one's down to third. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And the tag gets him. But 1 run is in to score on the play. Into the box, Ronnie Rodriguez. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. He's set, and the pitch. Swing, high drive, left field and deep. Left fielder looking up. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left, his second home run of the game, as this lead got even wider. So now to the plate, Lucas Erceg. A swing and a blast to center field. No doubt about this one. Back-to-back home runs, as that one's way out of here. So it's a solo shot to dead center. His third home run of the ball game as the blowout continues.
Well, you have a great night in hockey. You score 3 goals, and that's a hat trick. But how about hitting 3 home runs in one night? That's the baseball equivalent of a hat trick, and that's awfully hard to do.
Jimmy Sherfy gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys.
The left fielder, number 10, Johan Hill.
Into the box, Johan Hill Segovia, as he will swing at the first pitch and line this one into left center, and that's going to get down for extra bases. And he is into second with a double, his third hit of the night.
Now back.
Some guys just lay back and watch that first pitch go by no matter what. Work the count, make the pitcher waste a few pitches, but when he serves up a fastball like this on the first pitch, it's hard not to go after it, and that's just what he does. He jumped all over it.
At the plate now, Skylar Ewing, as he'll send a ground ball down to third. On to first, and it's in time as they're finally able to retire him. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and coming forward now is the shortstop, Domingo Leyva.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
And he popped him up. In there, a base hit.
Boy, this guy's been swinging a hot stick lately, and there's just another example. And even when he doesn't hit one on the barrel, he still manages another base hit.
Yeah, don't overthink it. When you're flowing like he is right now, he's hot as a pistol. Everything's falling.
Behind 0-2 now. 0-2 count, and the pitch. Oh, and they pulled a string on a good changeup there as he swings and misses, and he's set down on strikes for the second time tonight.
The first baseman, number 55.
That was some nice execution on that pitch. Spotted it nicely down around the bottom of the zone. And when you do that, especially with 2 strikes, not a lot of guys are going to hurt you. You're going to get a lot of ground balls and swings and misses down there.
Sent on the ground out to second, and that's the second out. So striding forward now, J.J. Bleday. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, in today's game, certainly don't get completely reprimanded for too many strikeouts.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. All ready to go in the top of the 5th, and that'll bring up the outfielder, Keon Broxton.
The right fielder, Keon Broxton.
From the stretch. Line hard toward right center. Carroll is there, and he has it for the first out.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
Striding in, Thomas Jenkins. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. First pitch on its way. Hit hard to short. Throw gets him. 2 down.
Now batting.
Now at the plate, Corey Ray. He scored after reaching on a single in his last time up. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Now he spins on one here and drives it to deep right field. And it's gone as they add still another. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. Home run number 66 on the year as they just continue to pour it on here.
Now batting. Second baseman.
Standing in now, Jace Peterson. Skied into straightaway right. Right fielder giving chase. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. So it's 1 run on 1 base hit, the home run, no errors, and no one left.
The third baseman.
Bottom of the inning now, and in to hit next will be Jake Lamb.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
Yeah, I'm not sure what the game plan is today. Too many early swings. They got to be a little bit more patient at the plate.
Can't quite get around in time to keep it fair, and it remains 0-2.
He got a mistake right there, but missed it. Can't foul that pitch off in a big spot. 0-2 count. Heater caught too much of the zone.
Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning. Now batting, Rene Martinez. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. In there for strike 1.
That elevated fastball right there. That is the biggest change in the game today for me. When I first came up, a lot of guys working that Greg Maddux east to west.
Behind 0-2 now. And he struck him out. Good pitch there as he registers his 8th punch out of the ball game. Coming to the plate now, Andy Young. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Strike 1 to start the at-bat.
Tried the old ambush tactic, and it almost worked right there. Wasn't able to keep that first pitch fastball fair. The at-bat, he's got a lot left in this. If he's able to let that one go, I still think he can have a quality AB.
Hit hard back up the middle, and that's through for a base hit. Make him 1 for 2 in this one. Christian Robinson will look for some 2-out magic here as he'll pinch hit with 2 gone and a runner at first. And he'll take strike 1 on the fastball, registering at 93 that time. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Here it comes, 0-2. A bouncer to the left side. On to Healy at first, and the side is retired. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 man left aboard. Justin Donatella gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. And this is pulled foul as he was way out in front there. Now here it comes. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
Line drive to left. Beer is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are 2 gone now. Lucas Erceg will stride in again as he looks to join a very elite list. We take you back to earlier. This was home run number 3 in the ball game as he'll try and join just a select few with 4 home runs in a single game. They'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. Stepping in, Corbin Carroll. And at this point of the game, I think it's clear that the plan of attack against the top of the order has worked.
Well, when you've only surrendered one hit to the top three guys in the order up to this point in the game, you know you're doing something right, Matt. You're spot on. Whatever they discussed coming into this game has worked out beautifully.
Hit softly down the line at first, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Now batting, shortstop.
Striding into the box, Domingo Leyva. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. Hit hard on the ground to short. Fielded cleanly. Throw gets him, 2 down.
Now batting,
Stepping into the box, Seth Beer. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here.
Behind 0-2 now. 0-2 count, and the pitch. Drilled right back up the middle. He's got it. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. 7th inning ready to roll, and next it'll be the outfielder, Yoangel Segovia. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. On the ground to the left side. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7. Digging in, Skylar Ewing. 2 doubles for him to this point in the game. Pitch on the way. Hit pretty well out to deep left field. A ball that's carrying. And this one bounds around against the wall. And he'll reach second now with 1 away.
Left fielder really never had a chance at that one at all. It was over his head before he knew it, bouncing off the base of the wall for an easy double. Those are the kind of shots anyone would feel good about.
In now, Keon Broxton. Broxton swings, and this is hit well to left. And this is turning ugly now as this ball's down for extra bases. And he'll pull into second with 1 away. Boy, that double was an absolute missile.
Yeah, Matt, you can't fault the outfielder too much either. The line drive was hit right at him, and I think it took a minute to gauge where it was going. So I think he misjudged it a bit. The end result, the ball gets down, and the hitter is standing at second base with a solid double.
Stepping in now, Thomas Jenkins. As he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0-for-4 ball game right here. David Freitas will be called on to pinch hit now, and he'll do it in a golden RBI spot as he's got 2 men in scoring position with only 1 gone in the inning. Hit down the third baseline, but this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. 0-2 count, and the pitch. Now a ball pulled hard but fouled off to the left. Ready with another 0-2. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Center fielder on the run. He makes the catch. Here comes the runner from third. And he will get in to score, and it's a run batted in on the sacrifice fly. Stepping in, Corey Ray. 4 hits already in this one and looking for number 5 here. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Now he goes the other way, and he got a lot of it high and deep to left center field. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead. As he arrives at second without a play, as also on the play, a run comes across to score.
The second baseman, Gabe Petersburg.
At the plate, Jace Peterson. And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. And that is off the wall. He's in at second safely as a run will score on the play as well.
Man, it's like deja vu all over again. Two well-hit back-to-back doubles that bring in a run. This one ends up going off the wall, and it looks like they've got a pretty good idea what this guy's trying to do to them out there. Definitely getting some good swings against him.
Jason McKinley enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is.
Headway.
So now to the plate, Ryan Healy. And that's down into left center for a base hit. He pulls into second safely as also on the play a run comes across to score. Into the box, Ronnie Rodriguez. He hits it hard on the ground to the left. A diving effort here as he gets a glove on it. But they'll still manage to get the out on the force, and with that fine play, the inning comes to an end. Shelby Miller gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home seventh. High in the air out to center field. Ray waits on it. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Now batting, right field.
Settling in now, J.J. Bleday. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. In there at the knees, strike one. One out, nobody on. And it's fouled away.
Get the chainsaw out today, boys. If he's going to throw back-to-back cutters like that, we are going to have some guys getting some wood blown up in their hands.
Fouled off. The next 0-2. Now he spins on one here and drives it to deep right field. And now over the wall. And this is going to be ruled a home run. Jake Lamb standing in now as he takes a cold strike on the black. It's 0-1. Career line against Shelby Miller. He's hitless in 3 at-bats. Hit in the air down the right field line. Broxton's under it, and he hauls it down in the corner.
Now batting, catcher.
At the plate, Rene Martinez. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one, and we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
The windup and the 0-1. Pitch is popped up. Healy over to his left. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. So 1 run on 1 hit, which was the home run. No errors, and no one left on base. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. San Antonio's out in front, 25-1. Ready to begin the 8th, and that'll give way to the third baseman, Lucas Erceg.
The third baseman, Lucas Erceg.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Now the 0-1. Hit pretty well out toward right center field. Racing back, the right fielder at the track. Gone to lead off the inning. Solo shot to right center. His 4th in the ballgame as this lead got even wider.
You know, talk about having a great day. 4 home runs in 1 game. I would say that's more than great. That's a spectacular day.
The left fielder, number 10, Yoanel.
Standing in now, Yoanel Segovia pulls this one in the air out to left. beer is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
Now back.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Skylar Ewing, working on a good line in this ball game, 3 for 5 thus far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hit on the ground to third. In time to first, and there are 2 away. At the plate, Keon Broxton, who came across to score after doubling in his last at-bat.
Yeah, it's been an offensive explosion for him today. There's a fight at the bat rack. Everyone seems to be putting barrel on baseball in this lineup.
And a called strike down in the zone, 0-1. As we head toward a conclusion in this one, I think it's fair to say that it's going to be a long time before you see a team perform like this again at the plate.
Yeah, the ability of this lineup to hit that many home runs, I mean, strewn throughout the line, it screams to the modern day of baseball. The 3 true outcomes. These guys aren't worried about hitting singles. They're trying to stop traffic.
Looking at a fastball to end the inning. So 1 run on 1 base hit, the home run, no errors, and no one left. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. The Missions lead it 26-1. Into the box now, Andy Young, and he'll start out the bottom of the 8th inning.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
And he just ramps up and gears the fastball by him, 0-2.
I think it's about time to choke up on that bat and get that foot down. He's awfully tardy right now.
Lifted in the air out towards left center. Left fielder giving chase, but he won't get to it, and this should put a man in scoring position to start the inning. And he is into third with a leadoff triple.
Other than a home run, there aren't a whole lot of better ways to start an inning than a triple. Pretty good chance of at least getting 1 run in this inning now.
Dalton Varsho will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 86, Dalton Varsho.
And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Ranging back is Ray. On the warning track, he makes the catch. In to score, the runner from third.
Great job of offensive execution there. Leadoff triple and then the sac fly to bring home a run.
Stepping up to the plate, Corbin Carroll. Bases empty and 1 away following the sac fly. First pitch on its way. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike.
Time to be aggressive with these hitters now. After that sac fly, now it's time to try to get out of this inning with only 1 run scored.
This is on the ground over to first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
The batter,
digging in, the switch hitter, Domingo Leyva. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Miller into the windup. Here's the first pitch. And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1. And he popped him up. And that's in there, base hit. So the bottom of the inning is still alive after the 2-out base hit.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
Seth Beer is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. 2-0 now. From the belt, the pitch. Hit down the line at first, but a foul ball, and it's 2-1 now. Has a look, now the pitch. Fouled away. He's set. Here's the 2-2. He struck him out the 3rd time he's fanned in the game. So a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. Silvino Bracho comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. All set to start the 9th in this one, and that'll bring in the pitcher, Shelby Miller.
The pitcher, Shelby Miller.
He's set. Here it comes. Hit the other way out toward right field. Long run for the right fielder. He's there and records the first out. So coming to the plate, Corey Ray, and we'll see if he can get something into the gap to make it interesting. He's had a great game so far, but needs the triple to complete a cycle. Here's the first pitch to him. Line drive to center field. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Hey, guys, he was obviously trying to bury that slider down and in. Nice execution by the batter right there, keeping his hands inside and fighting it off for a nice base hit.
To the plate now, Jace Peterson, as he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. And he's been terrific so far with 4 hits in 6 tries. The 0-1 pitch. Skied into very shallow right. Bleday in a few steps as he takes it. 2 down. At the plate, Ryan Healy, and he's been terrific so far with 4 hits in 6 tries. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Down the third baseline. Throw on to second for the force, and the side is retired. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. On now to the bottom of inning number 9. San Antonio's out in front, 26-2. So here's the cleanup hitter. Jesus Castillo, a right-handed reliever standing 6'3", gets the ball now out of the bullpen. Here's the first pitch to him. Maybe a little jumpy there as he swings through the fastball.
Borderline pitch right there, but as a low ball hitter, you can live with that as long as the umpire doesn't give him north as well.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Now that's popped up. Ersig is there, and that is a big first out here to start inning number 9.
Now batter.
Digging in to try it again, J.J. Bleday. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. No balls and 1 strike. Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And that is swung on and missed, and things are starting to look bleak here for the home 9. There are 2 away now.
Well, we've seen some really good pitching from these guys on this one. The bullpen has looked sharp, and it backed up a nice effort turned in by the starter. These days, pitching has become a full staff effort, and I've been impressed with the job these guys have done so far.
In now, Jake Lamb, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. 2 out, nobody on. And this will be a called strike 2, and trouble now as they're down to their final strike tonight. There seem to be different philosophies on it, so Dan, what was your approach at 0-2 counts?
My philosophy is this. I think the last thing you want to do is throw non-competitive pitches, Matt. Throw something.
Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Well, I'm kind of running out of words to describe how incredible this winning streak has become. Every win just cements their legendary status, and it's not even over yet.
26-2 in tonight's game. The San Antonio Missions put up a 4-spot in the opening frame on the way to victory. Thomas Jenkins hangs win number 11 on his line. Taylor Clark was hit hard to the tune of 7 earned as he takes the loss. So that'll just about do it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out theshownation.com.
Time of the ball game, 4 hours and 16 minutes. Thank you for joining us here tonight. And we remind you to please drive home safely.
We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. Tonight we've got a good matchup in store between the Cincinnati Reds and the Milwaukee Brewers. Matt Carpenter looks to push his all-time hit streak record to even greater heights. Next. Eric Lauer, an Ohio-born left-hander, gets the starting nod. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, it's hard to have all 4 of your pitches on, but I think if this guy can have 2 or 3 of his 4 pitches and have command of them, he's going to have a really good game.
Nick Castellanos now, and we are set for baseball here this evening.
For Cincinnati.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Underway now on a Friday night as the first pitch is swung on and missed for strike 1. And guys, we take a look at the Brewers entering play here tonight. They come in unbeaten and playing well here in the early going.
Matty, this is the best team in baseball right now. I mean, just a double-digit winning streak. I mean, maybe happens to 2 or 3 teams a year. You get this hot. This team is rocking in all facets right now, and they're a fun watch. The mark of a great pitcher is the ability to put people away when you have 2 strikes on him. He wasn't able to do it to start the game. Let's see if he makes the adjustment.
Castellanos gets his lead at first, nobody out. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control 0-2. While his hitting streak might be drawing most of the attention, some might not realize he's hitting for real power as well, slugging over 500 for the season.
And that's the beauty of it, Matty. He's doing it with damage. It's not the 1-for-4 with the ground ball with eyes or the bleeder with no one on that doesn't help the team. This is a guy that's done serious damage from day one of this hit streak, and it's continued.
Kane is after it. He gets there, and that's the second out. So now the Reds' cleanup hitter, Eugenio Suarez. Only 1 hit for him in his last 4 ball games. In there, and it's 0-1. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Ed Drummond. Swing, high drive, left field and deep. Back goes Braun. And he makes a nice catch on the track as that ends the inning. 1 left for Cincinnati. Now it's the Brew Crew's turn in a scoreless ball game. Trevor Bauer gets the call for game 1 of the series. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, we look a lot at numbers from starting pitchers, walks to innings pitched, but one of the key stats I look for is whip. And he has a sub 1.30 whip coming into this start, which tells me he throws strikes. He's not afraid to get the ball in the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if he can string together some real quality innings in this one.
And guys, as we take a look at the Reds entering play here tonight, they come in scuffling a bit of late, just 2-4 over their last 6 games.
Yeah, Matty, they got beat up on the homestand. Losing record in front of the home crowd, never good, but
he's able to take the ball the other way here. High and deep to right center. And, oh, he missed a home run by a matter of feet. It's off the wall. And the Brewers get a man into scoring position on the leadoff double.
Batting second, the shortstop, Brandon Crawford.
Here's the shortstop, Brandon Crawford. A swing and a high drive to right center field. And this will hop over the wall, but the run will score. And here's Christian Yelich now. He's come up in big spots like this more than once this year. Currently 2nd in the NL in RBIs. Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. And it's gone. Two-run blast to straightaway right field, so he just continues to club the baseball at an alarming rate. And the Brewers have now taken a 3-0 lead.
Well, it's obvious they didn't change their scouting report after yesterday's game. He had 2 bombs yesterday and another one today. Hey, this pace can't continue, but he's going to ride this wave as long as he can.
At the plate, Manny Pena. Oh, there it goes. In the air to left center, and you can forget about this one. Back-to-back home runs. So a solo shot here to left center field. Number 35 now on the season, as the Brewers have now taken a 4-0 lead.
Not the way you'd like to start a game, right? First inning, you come in, you give up 2 home runs. We'll see if he can regroup right here. It's not easy to sometimes come back from that.
Batting 5th, the left
Here's
fielder,
Ryan Braun now. As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty, it's strike 1. Well, this hitting streak is just the latest development in what's been an impressive offensive year for him. He's up among the league leaders in hitting as of today.
He's had an amazing season, and you can tell the confidence is oozing off him. When we were down before the game talking to him around the batting cage, you could just sense he wants 4 ABs and he wants them with runners in scoring position. He's certainly given himself a chance to have a monster season.
Oh, could it be 3 in a row? Looking up is the center fielder. Still ranging back. Out of here. And how about that? Back-to-back-to-back home runs. Ryan Braun with the solo home run. So he creeps ever closer to triple digits. And the Brewers have made this a 5-0 ball game. Well, that was this lineup's 3rd homer of the game.
You know, D-Row, looks like the boys are dialing long distance from the batter's box so far.
Yeah, the pitchers aren't fooling anyone today, Dan. Let's see if this trend continues.
Here's Matt Carpenter. A swing, and there it goes. Forget about it. This is going to be back-to-back-to-back-to-back home runs. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. So he just continues to club the baseball at an alarming rate. As they pile on, it's now 6-0.
What an awesome moment for this team right here. That's the 4th home run in a row. There's a fight at the bat rack right now. Guys are chomping at the bit to get up at the plate.
Here comes the Red skipper up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And he's going to make the change here. That's going to be all for Trevor Bauer. So, boy, that ERA is going to take a bit of a tumble here as he gets cuffed around pretty good and winds up not being able to survive the first. Tyler Mahle comes on to work much earlier than anticipated, obviously, as he'll try and right the ship in the very first inning. Here's Eric Sogard, one of the better hitters in the game this year, currently 7th in the National League batting race. Now here's another one. Again, belted to deep right, but that'll stay in the park as it's off the wall. And they'll keep it going here as he's in with a double. Digging in now for the Brewers, Justin Smoke. First at-bat for him as he enters play number 3 in the National League batting race.
There's a lot of ways to get on.
There's a swing and a ball hit in the air, and a ball that he got every stitch of, as that one, without a doubt, is gone. Two-run shot to straightaway center, so his remarkable season continues as they've widened this lead to 8 now. Plate now, Eric Lauer. Grounded weakly down the line toward third. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Here it comes. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Left fielder giving chase, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out.
The center fielder.
So it's back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring up Lorenzo Cain. First pitch coming. Here it is. High in the air out to center field. Aquino is there now, and he has it. 2 gone. Digging in for his second at-bat, Brandon Crawford. Here it comes. Right side, hit hard. And a good effort on the dive that time, but this will get by him for a base hit.
Chalk up another multi-hit game for this guy. He is absolutely on fire. He's been on a nice hot streak as of late, and I don't see it ending anytime soon.
In is Christian Yelich as he swings and grounds it toward the hole. And that's through for another base hit. He'll make it 2 for 2 in this one. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Check out the lefty as he absolutely jumps on that first pitch and hammers it to right. Got what he was looking for and put a good swing on it.
Into the box, Manny Pena. And there's a line drive base hit to left field. Throw comes in quickly here, and that'll prevent the runner at third from testing things here.
He wasn't letting that one go. Jumped on the first pitch right there and drove it into the outfield for a base hit.
So now to the plate, Ryan Braun. High and deep to right center. Gone! It's a grand slam. So one swing, and he unloads the bases on that one, his second of the game, as the blowout continues.
Wow, you can understand what the pitcher's thinking. He doesn't have an empty base, and he needs to get ahead of the count. All he wants to do is get that first pitch over for a strike, but the batter knew the same thing, and he jumped all over it, smashing it into seats for a 4-run blast.
Robert Stevenson comes on to work much earlier than anticipated, obviously, as he'll try and right the ship in the very first inning. Digging in now will be Matt Carpenter, and he fouls this one off. Drilled to the right side. That gets through, and he'll reach base again on his second base hit of the game.
Hey, some guys look out there, Dan, they don't care. They can't execute the ball the other way. It's not that easy. They're going to hit it as hard as they can right into the shift and let the chips fall where they may.
You know, it's hard, D-Bro, when you've come up all the way through high school, little league, college ball, and the minor leagues, and you're used to pulling the ball.
And the center fielder is under it to make the catch, and the inning is over. Before 12 men cross the plate here as they really break this game open. In now for the Reds, Mike Moustakas. He leads off this half inning in what they hope will be a rebuttal to all those runs they just gave up.
Well, Matt, I think mentally they need to get one or two of these runs back right here. Just getting on the board after getting socked in the mouth by an opposing team can lift the team up a bit. We'll see if they can string something together.
Oh, and he took a big swing at that one as this is driven out to deep left center field. But he's going to haul this one in on the run as he winds up just shy of the wall for the first out. Ready now for Cincinnati, Freddie Galvis. He'll get to take his first cuts here to third. Over to Smoke at first, and there are two away.
Batting seventh.
Into the box now, Aristides Aquino, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for.
Wouldn't mind a pitcher expanding the zone a little bit more and using his aggressiveness against them.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. He got him. Lively fastball that time, and it puts an end. Digging in, Justin Smoke. And remember, he hit that 2-run homer his first time up.
And in that last at-bat, it makes it
a swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Gone! A solo shot here off the bat of Justin Smoke. His second home run of the game as they just continue to pour it on here. So batting practice continues here today as they notch their 7th home run of the game.
Yeah, Matty V, one of the things you look for when you come to a Brewers game at Miller Park, you want to see Bernie Brewer go down the slide, and Bernie Brewer's fanny's got to be a little bit sore after this one.
Damn, one of my favorite places to hit at. I always felt like great batter's eye in dead center. You can move traffic to both gaps. A lot of home runs get hit in this yard.
Base is empty here with nobody out. Swing and a ground ball to third, but this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2. Line toward right center, and the pitcher's got himself a base hit.
I mean, that fires me up right there. Opposite field knock, and in today's game, where every manager is employing hundreds of shifts to watch this batter go the other way was special.
And in to hit next is Lorenzo Cain. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Back on it is the left fielder. Gone! So a two-run shot to left center. Number 68 now as he draws ever closer as this lead got even wider. Crawford digging in next. Late on that one as it's fouled off to the left side. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Hit hard on the ground to second. That's through. Another base hit for him. He's 3 for 3.
Every game the pitcher gets the lineup card, he circles the guy that can't beat him. Well, obviously he didn't circle this guy. That's his 3rd knock of the game, and he has been on fire. To the plate now, Christian Yelich. And he turns on this one and yanks it foul and back out of play. He's off to a fast start in this one, 2 for 2, including a home run. The 0-1 pitch. Big swing, and this one's launched to right field and deep. Looking up is the right fielder, and this one is gone. A home run. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field, his 2nd of the game as the blowout continues. Is going to come on in relief now, and he may be asked to eat several innings as this game is just still really getting underway. Stepping in now, Manny Pena, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Lorenzen has a good reputation for preventing the long ball. One swing can change the complexion of the ball game when you're coming in late, but he rarely lets that happen. Part of what makes him as effective as he is. And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1.
Now batting, left fielder.
So coming to the plate, Ryan Braun. 2 home runs in 2 at-bats so far and looking to add to that here. And this is pulled fouled as he was way out in front there. The windup and the 0-1. Here's a high pop-up. Galvis camps under it, and he's got it for route number 2. Next for Milwaukee, Matt Carpenter.
I think he's forgotten about sometimes, Matt Carpenter. When we talk about the best hitters in our sport, I think he's one of the more underrated offensive players.
Just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul. And it's fouled away. Fouled off. 2 out, nobody on. Fouled away.
Hey, having AB right here, I know it's frustrating the heck out of the pitcher. You keep fouling these pitches off, maybe one misses over the heart of the plate.
And he fouls this one off. The next 0-2. Down the first baseline. Fielded by Votto. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning. Top of the 3rd set to get underway. And next to hit is the catcher, Kurt Casale.
The catcher.
First delivery to him on the way. Now the fastball is swung on and missed. Casale Swings the bat and throws from the right side and stands at 6'3". He was taken in the 10th round back in 2011.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
Swing and a miss as he starts the third the same way he ended the second with a punch out, 1 away.
Michael.
Grounded to first. He's right there. And he'll step on first for the out, 3 unassisted.
The left fielder.
So stepping in, Nicholas Castellanos. He reached on a single in his first try.
Yeah, guys, still the only hit in this game so far. They've been pretty well shut down. Guys on the mound have really much controlled the whole outcome up until this point.
And that's off his leg on the mound. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
The batter. The right fielder. Philip.
That'll bring in Philip Irvin. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline. But a foul ball here, 0-1. High in the air, deep down the left field line. A ball that's carrying. And he makes the catch in the corner. And we're back for the bottom of the third. Let's check in with Heidi Watney.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with the Brewers manager to discuss his thoughts on Milwaukee's offense so far. And one thing he mentioned is how well they're doing at simply putting the ball in play. They've obviously got a double-digit total in the hits column, but perhaps just as impressive is that they've not struck out a single time today. That's about as rare as it gets in today's sport. So they have a lot to feel good about right now, Matt.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. So it's a solo shot to dead center. So his remarkable season continues as they just continue to pour it on here. Here's Justin Smoke now. Hit sharply toward the right side. Irvin is there, and he'll bring this one in. So here now's the pitcher, Eric Lauer. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. No balls and a strike to count. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Castellanos is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are 2 gone now.
The center fielder, number 6.
Digging in and looking for more, Lorenzo Cain. He's 2 for 3 with a home run and a double.
Well, Matt, this is one.
And now, meanwhile, here's a ball headed out toward deep left center field, and this is going to clear the wall, a home run. So a solo shot here to left center field, his 2nd home run of the game as this lead got even wider.
Another excellent swing right there. That's multiple home runs in the same inning. Watch yourself. You're missing over the heart of the plate.
In now, Brandon Crawford.
Brandon.
To right field and absolutely hammered. Forget about making a play on that ball. It's way out of here. Back-to-back home run. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. Unbelievably, his 80th of the season as the blowout continues. We'll take one more look, and boy, he just continues to hit the ball out of the ballpark at an alarming rate. What a year.
Up next from Milwaukee,
At the plate, Christian Yelich. And it's fouled away. 2 home runs already to his name in this one, and we'll see if he could possibly strike again. The windup and the 0-1. And he turns on this one and yanks it foul and back out of play. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. He swings and crushes it. Oh my, there is no doubt about this one. And they've done it again. Back to back to back home runs. It's a solo home run for Christian Yelich. His 3rd home run of the ball game as they just continue to pour it on here.
Well, if you would have told him when he woke up this morning that he was going to hit 3 home runs tonight, he would have thought he was dreaming. Well, it's a dream night, but he's wide awake.
Lucas Sims is going to come on to pitch here, and in just the 3rd inning, you have to think he'll be asked to eat some innings. At the plate now, Manny Pena. As he connects on the first pitch with a fly ball to center. Aquino is there to put it away and finally put. In is Joey Votto now. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike. Oh and 1. Here it comes. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0 and 2. A little late on the fastball, but he's able to spoil that one off, and he'll get another chance. And another foul ball. The next 0-2. And this is swung on and missed by Votto, and he's retired for the first out. Opportunity now to peer into the future plans for the Brewers organization as our Road to the Show report spotlights a couple of guys that have been playing very well in recent action. Standing in now, Eugenio Suarez. He swings here and sends a chopper to the left side. Right to him. Over to Smoke at first, and there are 2 away. So 2 are gone now for the Reds in their half of the 4th. And up next, the former World Series hero, Mike Moustakas. 0-1 the count. Hit in the air out to straightaway left field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th. And coming forward, the veteran outfielder, Ryan Braun. Oh, and he took a big swing at that one as this is driven out to deep left center field. And he's going to make the catch on the warning track. A fine running play there for the first out.
The third baseman, number 15.
Ready once again, Matt Carpenter. Lifetime versus this arm. He's gone 6 for 8. 2 of those hits were for home runs. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And it's gone. Solo shot to right center. His 2nd of the game as this lead got even wider.
second home run of the game right there. He is locked in at the plate. You hear so many of today's players talk about rhythm and timing. Well, he is perfectly on time in the heart of the zone.
Into the box, Eric Sogard. High in the air out to center field. Aquino is there, 2 gone.
The first baseman.
The switch hitter Justin Smoke steps up. He comes in 2 for 3 with a couple of home runs thus far on his line. Hit fairly well out towards straightaway center. Castellanos is there, and they go down in a hurry here. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Matt, I had a chance to talk about the state of the Reds offense with their manager between innings, and he mentioned they need to show a lot more patience with their at-bats moving forward. It's been a struggle for them to get anything going, and he said they just seem way too anxious right now. The numbers back that up too. They've swung at the first pitch more than 70% of the time in this game, so their focus going forward is to be a little bit more relaxed and willing to let the at-bats come to them. Matt?
Thank you, Heidi. Stepping in now, Aristides Aquino, and it's grounded just foul down the line. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Got him out on his front foot. It's 0-2.
There's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. It's going to be tough on the hitters if they have to incorporate that into their mindset.
Fouled off. Now a throw over, and he's back easily. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
I always like watching pitchers that attack with their fastballs until there's a reason to start mixing it up. He hasn't needed many of his secondary pitches so far in this one, and there was another good fastball for a strikeout there.
0-1 count, and the pitch. Popped him up. Carpenter shading to his right. 2 gone. Nick Senzel will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Hitting for Cincinnati. Number 15.
Out in front of it, strike 1. He comes in with that average down in the 240s. 1 home run and just the 1 RBI to his credit so far. Oh-1, here it comes. And a half swing here, but this is in there for a called strike 2.
Can't waste getting the leadoff runner on in this situation. Someone's got to bear down and get a big knock.
And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit.
He had him on the ropes right there. Count leverage, 2 strikes against the batter. He's going to have to put that in the memory bank because that guy made a nice 2-strike approach right there. Made a nice 2-strike adjustment.
And he'll dive back in safely. First delivery to him on the way. Nicholas Castellanos swings and misses there, so he's down 0-1. From the belt, the pitch. And he comes back with a fastball. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. Pedro Strop gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Eric Lauer is at the plate now, and he takes a cold strike. Ben Gamble will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 16. Ben Gamble.
Hit hard to the right, but foul. Strop, once a member of the Chicago Cubs organization, he signed as a free agent with this organization earlier in the season.
Yeah, Matty, there's not too many guys in their mid to late 30s that are going to get more than a 1-year deal, but this guy is a veteran presence in this clubhouse and on this roster, and he has been invaluable.
Another one sent foul. The next 0-2. Hard hit ball to second. And this gets through into right, so he turns the 0-2 count into a leadoff base hit.
The center fielder, number 6, Lorenzo.
In now is Lorenzo Cain. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Aquino is right there, one down. Standing in a perfect 4 for 4 so far, Brandon Crawford. And we'll see if he can put together a rare 5-hit performance here. Fouled away. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. High in the air down the right field line. But this will wind up being a foul ball. The 0-2 delivery. High in the air out to center field. Aquino is back, and he'll get there to make the play for route number 2. Christian Yelich will stride in again as he looks to join a very elite list. We take you back to earlier. This was home run number 3 in the ball game, as he'll try and join just a select few with 4 home runs in a single game. Here comes the first pitch. A runner on first with 2 away. Grounded up the first baseline, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. Ripped down the first base line. Onto the bag with it himself is Votto. Corbin Burns takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound. Standing in, Phillip Ervin. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. No balls and 1 strike. And the pitch. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. And there's out number 1. So up steps the former MVP Joey Votto. He went down on strikes last time up. Pulled toward right center field. Cain is under it. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Now at the plate, Eugenio Suarez. He was a ground out victim last time up. Slider gets the outside. That's a strike.
You know, over the course of a full season, you're going to have some clunkers, and this certainly looks like one. By the look on the manager's face, he's going to probably call a meeting after this.
Slider whiffed on for strike 3. A great pitch to... So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Manny Pena. He flew out in his last at-bat. Here comes the first pitch. Hit high and deep to left field. Looking up is the left fielder. Still going back. Gone!
Well, if you're going to give up a towering blast to one of the best players in their lineup, it's better to do it with no one on base. It stings, sure, but a solo shot isn't going to be the deciding factor in a game.
To the plate now, Ryan Braun. Popped him up. Casale is there. Looks it into his glove, and there's 1 gone.
The third baseman, number 15.
Digging in, Matt Carpenter. Already a pair of long balls on his line in this one, so we'll see what else he has in store here.
This guy's having a pretty good week so far in 1 game. His last at-bat is 2nd home run of the game. We'll see if they'll pitch him a little bit more carefully in this AB.
Comes set, and the 0-1. And he fouls this one off. 1 out, nobody on. Ripped on the ground to first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Ready for another shot now. Eric Sogard. He homered back in the 3rd inning in this one. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. There's a swing and a drive. Get up! Get up! Get out of here! Gone! A home run! A solo shot here to straightaway right field. His second home run of the game as the blowout continues. One more time. He gets a pitch to handle. You've heard that before. And you can add one more home run onto this already impressive number. Justin Smoke will stand in again as we flash you back to the early stages of this ball game. There were fans still finding their seats as he launched his second home run of the game as he was off to a fast start indeed. From the stretch, here's the pitch, and it's fouled away. Out in front as this is pulled foul into the seats. Fouled off. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Fouled away. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. To right field and absolutely hammered. Forget about making a play on that ball. It's way out of here. Back-to-back home runs. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. His third home run of the ball game as they just continue to pour it on here.
Well, you have a great night in hockey. You score 3 goals, and that's a hat trick. But how about hitting 3 home runs in one night? That's the baseball equivalent of a hat trick, and that's awfully hard to do.
Amir Garrett gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. High in the air out to center field. Aquino is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. Ready now, Mike Moustakas. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
Skied into straightaway right. Yelich is under it. 1 away.
The batter, number 3.
Digging in once again, Freddie Galvis. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Good slider there, and he gets ahead of him 0-1. Ground ball right side, straight into the shift. Fielded by Sogard, on to first, and it's a quick start to the 7th as now there are 2 away.
Now batter.
Striding in once again, Aristides Aquino. It's been an 0-for-2 effort for him to this point. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1. 2 out, nobody on. Clearly off with his timing on that one. A swinging strike. In the air out to straightaway left. Braun has a read on it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. This one pretty well in the bag. 7th inning stretch time here at the last half of the 7th here, and that'll bring up the center fielder Lorenzo Cain. First offering on its way. And now a right-hander's begun to loosen up in the Cincinnati bullpen. Hit hard up the middle. He lays out for it, but he can't pull it in. Around second now, and they still haven't flagged this one down. Cain isn't stopping. Here he comes to the plate, and the ball's waiting for him, and he's out at the plate as he pretty much just ran out of gas out there. At the plate, Brandon Crawford. He swings and sends it in the air out to left center. Long run for the center fielder. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away.
Up next for Milwaukee.
Now the guy everyone is anxious to see stepping in, Christian Yelich. And he's got a very real opportunity at making some history here. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Castellanos is there, and they breeze through this half inning as the side is retired. Brewers sent packing on just 4 pitches, but you can forgive them as they still hold an enormous lead. Brandon Woodruff has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 53.
Here's the first pitch to him. Kirk Casale stands in as he can't connect here. 0-1. Well, as demonstrated there, that's a tough pitch to do anything with.
Yeah, good luck. But hey, a high fastball all of a sudden becomes really dangerous for a pitcher if it's not spotted above the zone. A little height difference makes all the difference.
Another 0-2 coming. Got him on the good slider there. Swung on and missed as he's down on strikes for the 2nd time tonight. Jesse Winker will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Pretty textbook pitching right there. Jump ahead in the count 0-2 and then start working outside the zone. Easier said than done, but that's the way you do it.
The windup and the 0-1. Swung on and missed.
Hey, if this guy's able to execute that 2-seamer down and away consistently, he's going to get a lot of swing and misses. He's going to get a lot of weak contact. He might even get a few knots on some people's shins.
Got him to go down swinging there. Jesse Winker is sent packing for the 2nd out of the inning. And he fouls this one off. Woodruff, a 27-year-old, he was selected in the 11th round during the 2014 draft.
Man, coming out of the late rounds, you have to grind for everything. Nothing is given to you. And this guy has turned himself into a very solid big league ball player. That's a big accomplishment.
And it's fouled away. No runs, 4 hits, and no errors in the game for Cincinnati thus far. And a great inning here as he gets another punch out and strikes out the side in order. Matt Bowman is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 67. Matt Bowman.
Trying to pick things up where we left off. Manny Pena, 2 home runs already to his name in this one, and we'll see if he could possibly strike again.
Manny Pena.
That ball's headed for the gap in left center. He's got a base hit, possibly more. And this will get to the wall now out near the Milwaukee bullpen. The relay, and he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit.
Number 8.
He just tattoos this ball right here. Tried to sneak a fastball in on him? No way. Drives it to deep left center field gap, and that was a nice job to get the barrel around in time to score that baby up.
And he's working on a 5 RBI game. Quite a performance we're seeing from him in this one. Gone! So it's a 2-run shot for Ryan Braun. His 3rd home run of the ball game as this lead got even wider.
Well, the ball's been flying all over the place this game, but most of the fireworks have come from him. That's his 3rd long ball. What a game.
2 home runs already to his name in this one, and we'll see if he could possibly strike again. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Not surprisingly here, this is on the ground to the right side. Oh, and he has some trouble with it.
The batter, number
Now at the plate, Eric Sogard. He went deep last time up. A swing and a high drive to right center field. And that is off the wall. Around second. He's on his way to third. And now Gracious, just getting the ball back into the infield is becoming a problem. And the runner stuck in a pickle between third base.
They haven't been able to hit all game long. In fact, they should just throw a 10 over this thing because this has become a three-ring circus.
Swung on, and this ball is absolutely crushed. Forget about it. And gone. An absolute bomb.
Well, there are good days, and then there are great days. When you hit 4 home runs in a game, I think you can say that's a great game. This has been incredible to watch.
Bends down, and he barehands it. Try to bunt for a base hit here as he gets this one down. Throw goes to Votto over at first. It's in time to retire. Ready for another chance? Phillip Ervin starting things for his side in the ninth as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. But these guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Kane is under it. 1 out.
Now batting, the first baseman, Joey Votto.
Coming to the plate now, Joey Votto. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2.
It's going to be back to some serious tee work if he can't put that pitch in play right in his wheelhouse.
Fouled off. The 0-2 once more. Gets him looking up around the letters.
Well, we've seen some really good pitching from these guys in this one. The bullpen has looked sharp and has backed up a nice effort turned in by the starter. These days, pitching has become a full staff effort, and I've been impressed with the job these guys have done so far.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Taken called strike 2, and now they're down to their final strike tonight. The Reds down to their last strike. Swing and a shot back up the middle, and that'll get down for a 2-out single.
Dan, count goes out the window with this batter right here. It doesn't matter if it's 0-2, 2-0, he's locked.
He has great bat-to-ball skills. There are some guys that just have a knack, D-Row, of being able to get the barrel of the ball, and this is one of those guys.
He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. And this will be a called strike 2, and trouble now as they're down to their final strike tonight. And he gets strike 3 called to end it here, and with that, this one is over.
Man, they've already put the all-time winning streak record in their rearview mirrors. But with every win, it gets further and further away. We could say this now. This is one of the greatest teams in the history of baseball.
28-0 the final tonight. The Brewers jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Eric Lauer records his 14th winning decision of the season. Trevor Bauer struggled and gets the loss after giving up 6 earned. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Time of the ball game, 4 hours and 8